Welcome to the first episode of Final Account True Crime Case Files, where these are real people, real stories. Some answers are found, some are still missing, but every case has a final account. On April 5th, 1991, sisters Robin and Julie Carey, then 19 and 20 years old, set out for a walk on the old Chain of Rocks Bridge. The bridge stretched out over the Mississippi River, long, isolated, quiet, especially at night. At some point during the walk, they encountered a group of young men on the bridge. The sisters were then stopped and robbed at gunpoint. What followed was not a spontaneous act of violence. It was a series of decisions that escalated the situation far beyond robbery. According to court findings, the sisters were forced to the edge of the bridge. One by one, they were pushed over the side and into the river below. The drop into the Mississippi River at that location is significant. The current is known to be fast and difficult to survive. After an extensive search, Julie Carey's body was recovered 3 weeks later downstream. Robin Carey's body was never recovered. As for the perpetrators, investigators later identified 4 men connected to the crime: Marlon Gray, Reginald Clements, Antonio Richardson, and Daniel Winfrey. Marlon Gray was convicted of 2 counts of first-degree unaliving and was sentenced to death. He later died in prison in 2019. Reginald Clements was also convicted and sentenced to death, though his case became the subject of years of appeals and legal reviews. Antonio Richardson was convicted of second-degree unaliving and was sentenced to 30 years in prison. Daniel Winfrey pleaded guilty to second-degree unaliving and received 15 years in prison. The case became one of the most well-known crimes in the St. Louis and Madison County areas, not only because of the brutality of the crimes, but because of what followed. In the years after the convictions, serious questions were raised. Some of the statements by those involved changed over time. There were allegations that certain confessions were obtained under pressure, and there has been ongoing disagreements about the exact role each person played, particularly who physically pushed the sisters from the bridge. A quiet walk across the bridge that ended in a tragedy still felt today. Robin and Julie Carey were more than just names in a case file. They were daughters, sisters, and deeply loved. And for their family, their loss didn't end with the trial. It still continues to this day. And we remember them here. Stay safe out there. Watch your surroundings. Some stories end, others they echo. And this is their final account.